I've just bought the best LED side lights for the early spec Mazda RX-7 FD, and I cannot wait to get these installed today. But before we open this box up, I just want to quickly show you what my current OEM side lights look like that's installed on the RX-7 right now. So here we go, the moment I've been waiting for, and as far as I know, this is actually the only set in the UK right now, so I'm feeling really excited to see what these lights are going to look like in person. Ooh. These look really good. Well, I was definitely not disappointed with what I received. Honestly, what a product this is so far from what I can see. I just want to quickly say, now I've got these lights in my hands and I'm having a good look up close at these. The plastic itself that this is made from feels very sort of high end. The LED is the main thing I was concerned about, looking sort of cheap, but it really doesn't. It's a very well made LED that's been put inside of that, and on the back of that you've got nice thick wiring which indicates that's had a lot of thought put into that too. I do love the fact that it's been left vented to help with the heat issues with RX-7s. Of course, the front end, there's always heat trying to escape from somewhere, so again, that's nice that you've got that sort of feature. I may in the future even think possibly of putting some black thin mesh on the back of this, only because when you hit the summer months you get a lot of flies that's going to go straight into this, and that will just stop that. Easy to change as well and replace, and it's just quite subtle, just an extra thought. But of course you can just leave this as it is. And the last thing is, I just like the fact that this company has stamped nice and clearly what their brand is on the top here, and they've stated what series RX-7 these lights are made for. Some of you guys that own the facelifted RX-7s with the different shaped side lights, you're probably asking, does this company make this style for those bumpers? And the answer is yes. I'm going to put a link in my description of both products, and any of you guys that want to make a purchase on a set of these or the other ones, then please go via my links, because that tells those guys that that's gone via me. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm itching to get this product fitted to my bumper, get these wired in and see what the end result is going to look like. Let's go. So the first thing we need to do is to remove the screw that holds these side lights in. There's only one screw on each side light, which is easy to do. Simply unscrew this. Now the screw's removed, you just simply push here on one side, and then this light should slide its way out. Just wiggle it very gently. And now you can just unplug the black connector, so the whole entire side light comes off. Moving over to the other light is exactly the same, so just repeat the process. So that is my side light removed from the bumper, and we're going to head over to my table in a second so we can figure out how to do the wiring next before we put the new lights into this bumper. So next we actually do need the standard wiring from the OEM lights. So we're going to remove each bulb first, simply just twist these out so you just have the wiring. You can now get rid of the stock side light out of your way. We'll do the same with the other harness too. We're just interested in the wires at this point. We're going to grab one of the new LED side lights, and on the website it says you simply just plug and play these two wires. Now all you have to do is grab the standard harness, remove both bulbs. So I've got a standard bulb in that side, and I've got a little custom LED light in that side. We're going to pull that out too. And then next I'm going to grab this wire here with this larger connection on there, and that's going to slot into where the bigger bulb was. Again, simply just push and then twist so it's locked into place. And then this one should just push into the other wire like so. And then you should be left with your OEM black connection plug, which goes into the harness. So we're going to repeat the same thing for the other light quickly. Okay, so now you should have your new side light with the wires coming off of the side light into your stock connection bulb holders, and then you should have your black connector on the end ready to go in. Now we can actually go ahead and install these lights. So I'm going to connect each one of these up first. I'm going to tidy up the wires behind the bumper to make sure it doesn't catch on anything, and then it's just simply one screw, just like we did when we removed the stock headlights, and then these should actually work. Now, one thing on their website, when you order these lights, it says something about hyper flashing, and they charge you extra for some sort of resistors. Now, I'm not really sure how you install those and what that's going to do when I plug all this in and see if it does do the hyper flashing. If it doesn't, then I will leave it, but if it does, I've bought the extra resistors in case it does do that, which over here is these items. They have got a link on the website to help you, I think, fit these and where they go if you do get the hyper flashing. So if it does, further on in this video, I will show you how to install these too. But for now, let's get these side lights installed and see what it's going to look like. Wow, honestly, these look so good now they're fitted. I knew they were going to look good. But one thing I haven't explained to you guys that's new to my channel actually is why I've got different shades of black going on my RX-7 there. So I'm going to quickly start with the bonnet. Now that's a custom made feed bonnet from a company called Concept 7 over here in the UK. It's got two vents molded in the top, you can probably just about see. And he's also custom made me some OEM style wings, which holds the original side vent, etc. But they're in like a black gel coat, so that's also ready for spray work with the bonnet. And the bumper has been recently resprayed, so I did buy a brand new badge from Japan for the front. I've kept the OEM fog lights, and then I've also added a 99 spec splitter from the facelifted RX-7 bumpers and attached it to the pre-facelifted bumper. And what that's done with that combination is it's kept the OEM look of the RX-7. It's just gave that sort of a little more aggression and road presence when you're driving it. And now those lights are fitted, to me that is just finished off the sleek look that I wanted my car to have. I cannot wait to test these out now when it gets a little bit darker. Now before I can test these lights out, my battery is completely dead, so I'm going to pull the old battery out and I've got a replacement to go inside of the tray. Next I just need to pop the terminals on the battery. I'm not going to do these fully up, I'm just going to do them up enough so we've got enough contact to power these lights up. That is the battery connected and we are ready to go. Moment of truth. Are the side lights going to work? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I can see something. And it turns out they do work. Oh yeah, look at that. And there's no hyper flashing so far, so as it stands right now, they are working and they look absolutely incredible. Wow, honestly. honestly, what an improvement to this car. That's just finished off the front end, and when I get all the bonnet and that sprayed as well, that's going to look so nice. No hyper flashing so far, like I just mentioned. If it does do that, I need to do that extra step that I did mention, but so far I've left this on now for 5 minutes, absolutely nothing. It may change, like I said, when this starts, but you can see what this looks like with no flashing. One thing I haven't tested yet is the indicators, so let's do that next and see if that works.
I've been contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind.
So I think that's pretty much everything covered for today's video on installing these LED lights. Like I've already said, I'm very, very impressed with the quality of these lights, how they look, even with the indicators on, they just look so cool. And yeah, you just cannot argue what you're receiving for the pre-early RX-7 bumper. The look that that's done has just pretty much finished off the front end of my build. I cannot wait to get all this spray painting done now, which I mentioned in the middle of the video, but when that's done, you can already see what it's going to look like. It's just awesome. Love it. One more thing before I go, if you are new here today, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on my channel, completely free, and then I will catch you all in the next video very soon. See you later.